Good morning, Tradeify Nation. Welcome to another London session stream. Santa is back, and it is time for another banger. I hope you're all doing well. Let me know in the chat. Can you hear me well? Can you see me well? Is all working? It is the 17th of December, so hey, the year is coming to an end, but we are still crushing it. So let's see in the chat. I have an eye on the chat. Everybody type. Yeah, Mamor says yes. Corey says yes, all looking good. All right, we're ready. Chat, today, Santa's back and the elf is gone. Why? Because Celine is unfortunately sick. So, hey, everybody, wish Celine a good and fast recovery in the chat. Say, hey, get well soon, Celine. And we will crush it for her today. So, let's get into this. Market open is in 1 minute and 11 seconds, and I'm ready. I'm ready. Let's look at the screen, let's look at the charts, and let's all have a banger day. First, let's go through NQ here. As said, 1 minute till market open on the daily. I didn't check charts much, honestly, the last couple days, because I was away in the spa hotel to do our mastermind, our yearly mastermind, which was extremely beneficial. But as I can see, we had obviously the big drop on Friday, then a follow through on Monday, and yesterday was a nice recovery day, and so far today we are pushing up as well. I don't know where my Spaceman BTC key level indicator is. Where did that go? Damn it. Wait, let me add this to the entire layout. Then I'm gonna have it double. There we go. I just gotta delete it from the other chart so I don't have it double and triple. That wouldn't make much sense. All right, here we go. So on the hourly, let's look at NQ. Daily open was at the 25,331 level. We did chop around it a bit, but have been pushing up since pretty much 12 a.m. Eastern time. Are now trying to reclaim previous day high, and there is London open. Ding, 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 ding. Here we go. Oh, we got Celine in the chat. She's saying she's sick in bed, but she's wearing her white tee, of course. Yeah, well, you better be. It's White Tea Wednesday, Celine. Come. All right, let's actually see what happened on the 15 minutes so far. As said, we did have these big candles that pushed up here, starting at pretty much 12:30 a.m. Nice and clean move to the upside, and since then have been consolidating around this 25,400 level. Unfortunately, we did not sweep previous day high yet, but that means we could sweep it during this session and then move lower. What do you guys think in the chat? Let me know. Are we going to go higher? Are we going to go lower? What is going to happen today on the NQ? Let's see if ES moved in similar fashion, but I would assume so. Yeah, it did. It did. Previous day high is much higher though on ES, about 30 points away from where we're at, so NQ is stronger. Gold on the other hand, let's see what gold did. Gold. Gold has Asia low. Oh wait, that's yesterday's Asia low. Asia low sitting at 4336.3. Asia high at 4373. And we're chopping around. Beep up. Currently moving lower. So let's see what we can get there. But nothing crazy so far. Nothing crazy. Gonna go to the 1 hour here. And here we go. We are set up now. Ready to move. Ready to trade. All right, let me check the chat. Everybody. Corey says, Celine was catching some bangers, Nick. I think you've been making her nervous. Well, hey, I heard. She's always crushing it, you know? Let's see. The gold trader says, Nick is back. Hell yeah, I'm back. Let's go, man. I'm excited. NPT says, higher for sure on NQ. Okay, let's see. SAR trader says, from the famous word of Creed, can you take me higher? Sahil caught gold shorts. Nice, Sahil. You top ticked. Very nice. Aditya says, Nick, do you see third candle expansion possibility on daily time frame? I mean, could be, but we didn't really sweep. Look, if we look at the daily. Here we go. We do not have a candle 2 closure. Because yesterday, Monday we did sweep Friday, but we didn't close within Friday. And then yesterday we didn't sweep Monday low. So there's no fractal model set up, so no candle 3 expansion. Could we have an expansion anyways? Yes, we could. But there's no candle 2 closure fractal model. Let's see what else we got in the chat. Polo, NQ yesterday was a reversal C2 candle, but both ES and YM is closed bearish. Well, as said, it's not a candle too. Good morning, Sly Boss. Good morning, Roser. How are you doing? Ditovi2 says, no, Nick is back. We want Celine. Okay, chill. Then go somewhere else. Celine will be back soon. She needs some recovery, okay? She's sick. Give her some time. Cyriluki says, Nick, CPI tomorrow. My friend. Tomorrow is going to be the day. Finally, CPI is back. I'm so looking forward to it. Neo Crow says, Nick, welcome back. Hey, thank you, man. You're welcome. You're welcome back. Nins says, where's my favorite host, Celine? Ouch, Nins. Ouch. Come on. She's sick. She's going to be back. Let's see. Sonic says, I think you need to update your virus software for Celine. Yeah, that's what we're doing right now. Sahil, do I trade the fractal model? Yes, I do. Osempic says, the CPI degens are literally shaking right now. My man, I am a CPI degen. Aditya says, then my chart is showing something different on daily, guys. Can you check? Well, I don't know. Celine is under maintenance. Yes, that's correct. Have you changed to the rollover contract, Nick? The 2026 shows its C2 closure on the daily. Well, I'm always on NQ1 exclamation mark. So I'm going after that. That's the continuous contract. Cyril says, lol, what's the problem with Nick? I don't know. What's the problem? What else we got? Cyril says, we love you, Nick. Hey, I love you too. What else we got? Chat. By the way, I have no idea what the like target is. Celine, if you're listening right now, what's the like target? I don't even know. Celine also says it's funny. Only yesterday they were asking for you, Nick. I guess that's the play, you know. If you're not here, they're asking for you. If I'm not here, they're asking for me. That's how it goes. Carla, am I going to share my CPI strategy? Nope. Not on stream. Previous day high is looking juicy. Gem 4 trader. Yes, I agree. I do want to see a sweep of previous day high as well. NQ coming to 1 hour. I don't know what you mean. Corey says 490 today. Celine says 490 today. All right, so chat. The like goal today is 490. If we hit 490, we are going to do a nice and juicy giveaway. So if you haven't already, make sure you smack that like button. Get us to 490 likes and we're going to do a giveaway. Patrick says, ew, Nick is back. Yeah, well, you know what, Patrick? You know what? I don't know. I wanted to say something really smart and then I was like brain farting. So, well, anyways, good morning, Patrick. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're crushing it. Let's see. Bull Invest. Hi, Nick. Happy to see you again. Hey, I'm happy to see you again. What's up? What's up? Hey, Patrick. I went to the sauna so often the last couple of days. I mean, I turned into, I don't know, my body temperature probably increased by 20 degrees. It was great. X-Pochi says, how was your ketchup bender, bro? Hey, my man. Always on that ketchup. You know it. You know it. Gabrielle, come on. Not distracted by my beauty? Alright, NQ's still chopping around that 25,400 level. We are still holding that range low that we have established at 380s. At the 380s. ES also still chopping. So nothing crazy. Nothing crazy happening right now. Let's see. Baji is saying, for what reason? For what reason what? Sahil says, the hat looks cool, man. Thanks. Appreciate you. Good to see you. Knock my door. Good morning, MMNQES. Let's see if we can smack 390 likes today, chat. Let's see, let's see. I'm excited to be back. I missed you. All right. Gold is just steadily moving down right now. We did have a fractal model set up on gold, but it got confirmed here after we got the CISD, so that was at 1:30 in the morning. I was not at the charts at that time. Nope. But next target on gold is obviously Asia low. Asia low sitting at 4336.3, so if you're in shorts, that is where my target would be. Also supported by daily open, previous day mid, and weekly open, so could be interesting. Let's see if the Fips align on that too, for maybe a golden pocket trade from New York low to Asia high. Who would have guessed it? There is an entry for that. I'm actually going to set an order there. 4337.7 on gold. 4337.7 on gold is a long for me. So I'm going to set an order here. Here we go. You know what? I'm going to trade this on MGC. Because I did have a couple. Why do they give me these weird bars? I did have a couple losers, unfortunately, on my select accounts. So I'm still up $2,000, but I only have $597 of drawdown left. 5337 point. Wait, what did I say? 4337 points. 4337 point. Wait. 0.8. Oh shit, we did just tap into that. No. No, it would have failed me. Annoying. Still gonna set an order. Still gonna set an order. One sec, I need to set everything up here. Why does it not show my freaking order? Yeah, no, it already went 5 points. Nope. Taking off my order. It would have hit. I was too slow. I was too slow. I would be up 5 points now. Damn it. Target would be 48.3. So 11-point trade. That would be the target. Let's see if it hits. It was a nice golden pocket trade. Unfortunately, we missed it. We missed it. I would be at, you know what, I show you how I would manage this trade right now. I would be trailing on the 1 minute. So basically I would be below this 1 minute candle now with my stop. Actually, I would be below this now at 43. So I would be up 5 points. And ultimate target is at 48.4 on gold. 48.4. Stop. I'm gonna draw the stop here so you see how I would play this right now. Ah, come on. This is so annoying. What's happening here? Okay, here we go. God, this is annoying. Why can I not move this properly? For some reason, I can't really draw here. 1 second. Why can I not draw? Okay, here we go. Gonna make it bigger though. For some reason, this is so weird. Can't move my lines. All right, my stop would now sit at 44. If you're in this long, it would sit at 44. Final target is 48.3. Oh, this would have been such a banger entry. Literally bottom ticked. We would have bottom ticked that shit. Ah, damn it. Well, and we would have been stopped out. So this would have been a 6-point trade on gold. 6 points, not bad. But if you're still in this, I would be out now. Nice GP. The golden pocket. The golden pocket. Let me refresh the like count really quick. We are sitting at 104 likes. So if you haven't already, make sure you smash the like button. Nice, Cyril. You took those 5 points on gold. Very nice. I missed it. Even though I called it out. I was too slow. That happens. What's important is do not chase. Ozempic says golden squared pocket. That's what it is. That's what it is. Chopster, Nick, how do you call it and not get in? I was about to go in. You saw me switch from GC to MGC because I wanted to trade micros. And once I set everything up and set the right candles, the trade was already hit my level. And then I wasn't able to chase it. Or I was able to chase it, but I didn't want to. Patrick, is the GP more about the bounce and not trailing back to 0.238? The GP, like the way I trade it, is I obviously draw the fib levels, right? In this case, from New York low to Asia high. And then my target is always 0.5. That's what I go for. Don't want to be greedy, you know. 0.5 is enough. Sometimes I trail and it goes up to 0.238, but for me, 0.5 is plenty. Yeah, Chopster. Took one for the team. That's right. Some of you made money with it, so that's good. I didn't. Sad. But it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Vince, which model works best for you, GP or Fractal? They both work. They both work really, really great. That's why I'm combining them. MMNQ ES says it was yesterday. What was yesterday? Poulet, where do I put my initial stop loss while trading GP? That is a great question. I'll show you. So basically for this one here, right? Draw the low at New York low, the high at Asia high. And then entry is the 0.707 golden pocket. And the stop loss is on gold 5 points below 0.786. So in this case, this would have been 328. And if you take it on NQ, it's 10 points below the 786. That's how you trade the golden pocket. People are saying, giveaway? Giveaway? Yes, giveaway if we hit 490 likes. So make sure you smash the like button, get us to 490 likes, and we're going to do it. Of course. Neo, what is a golden pocket? Golden pocket is the area between 0.68. What is the first? What is the first level? 618 and 0.707. So basically, this area right here, the fib retracement. That's the GP. Who trades golden pocket in here? Pew trades, why 490 and not 500? Well, because yesterday it was 485 and we always increase it by 5. Easy. Easy. Mercedes, good morning. Hey, this previous day high looks so juicy. Here's what I would expect from NQ today for this session is we push into previous day high, sweep it, and then move lower. That would be the trade of today, I think. Let's see. Cyril says, who to use daily candle for daily bias? What? What do you mean? Who to use? Chopster says, anyone else get chopped up in New York session yesterday? Well, your name is Chopster, so I guess it makes sense. Trader Mako, Nick, if I close the daily payout on select account, if I chose this daily payout on select account, trading drawdown will stop at 2,100 profit. Yes. How to use daily candle for daily bias? Well, I look at a sweep of the previous day high or low, and then see where the daily candle closed. That's how I define the bias. Did Tradeify? Tradeify. Did Tradeify, dude, TradingView change something? The trade button up here opens the trade panel. Huh. Interesting. Interesting. Oh, this would be way too juicy. Sweeping previous day high and lower would be so nice. I would love that. By the way, let's see where the GP is on the higher time frame. Going from previous week high here down to the lows. Okay, we would need to move much, much higher. GP would be 25,625. So nothing interesting for me. The one thing I'm really interested in is a sweep of previous day high right now. That is very, very interesting. Trader Marco says, I use previous day high and previous day low as daily open with the draw of liquidity. Yep, that makes sense. Lamek, how to use 15-minute fractal model and point of entry? Do you understand the fractal model, Lamek? Because it's the same way as on the 3-minute, 30-minute or the 5-minute 1 hour. Vince, MNQ does not always move the exact same as NQ. Usually MNQ has more wicks, makes bigger moves than NQ. The best way to see it is look at CPI candles. Look at CPI candles on NQ and MNQ and you will see a big difference. So that is why. Jolan says, daily payouts is pretty awesome. Managers just have to be patient with the approval because it takes pretty long. It doesn't take long. Putrade says, Nick, we are forming a candle 2 closure on gold, but didn't sweep Asia low for so little. Yeah, unfortunate. It is unfortunate. But we will need to close within the previous 30-minute candle anyway, so I need to update my indicators here. Update. Plop. There we go. VWAP update? What did I do to my VWAP? Beep pop. If you have any questions, chat, feel free to put them in the chat and I'm gonna answer them. Took 15 hours yesterday and today still waiting. Jolyn, how are you complaining about waiting 15 hours for a payout? That's less than a day. That's fucking fast, man. That is really fast. No, why do I have the bands now on VWAP? Ah, God. I don't want the bands. Also, I want my purple line is what I want. Give me my purple back. There we go. There we go. Okay, now I gotta apply beep up to the entire layout. It's unfortunate. All right, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Heinz X Steak. Hi Nick, can you share your analysis on YM? Yeah, let's look at it. YM, what is YM doing? Close the gap here on Monday, same as NQ. Let's go to the 5 minute. Okay, so YM has Asia high over weekly open. So we swept weekly open, which is an important level. We did move lower. We established candle 2 closure, fractal model setup. However, this is not going anywhere right now. It's chopping. Same as NQ and ES. So you need to wait before you trade it. We could see another sweep of Asia high maybe. This would be something I'm not interested in because there's no clarity for me right now on where this is going to go. No clarity. By the way, chat, how did you guys do yesterday? Green, red, flat? I didn't even ask yet. Yeah, trader guide, that makes a lot of sense. Just having alerts and taking action when the alerts hit is, in my opinion, one of the best ways to trade. I agree. Takes away the emotions. Eddie Trader, is there any way to learn about your trading setup, indicators and tools? Yeah, here on stream. Just watch the stream, observe and learn, and ask questions in the chat. Idris, hi Nick, do you CE at all in your trading? Do you CE? What is CE? If so, what's the best way to draw and take advantage of it? Thanks for your education. You need to help me. I have no idea what CE is. Kissmas says, good morning, Nick. I hope you had a lovely time off. I did. Thank you very much. I did. Happy to be back, though. Happy to be streaming. It's fun. Always fun. Kingdom Wanderer. Oh, no. Where is Celine? Celine is sick, unfortunately. She will be back soon. Mamor ended the day green yesterday. Nice. Bull Invest ended the day green yesterday. That is awesome. Roser says, I did well on Project X and then none of it counted, so not great. I think it will be it will not be reset if you're green, if I'm not mistaken. I think there's an announcement in Discord. Not 100% sure though. Currently trading 5 funded accounts across 3 platforms. Not easy, says the traded guy. Hey, that is not easy. I agree. Sahil says, smash that like button. Yes. True, smash the like button, chat. We need 490. Come on. Ozempic says, hey, Nick, do you often BDY the second PPX on the KMFTM charts? Yes, all the time. I do that all the time. Jolan, it took 15 hours for approval, so couldn't trade London and New York game yesterday, but still awesome. The no consistency is coded. Yep, it is. Rusty Laser says, a lot of people I know have been getting sick. Damn. Well, look, first of all, in winter, more people get sick. And second of all, just a lot of people do not take care of themselves, unfortunately. Like they don't move enough, don't do sports enough, right? They don't eat healthy, they don't sleep enough. These basics, they keep you healthy. I'm literally never sick. Like ever. The last time I was sick was, I don't know, 2 years ago, 3 years ago. I don't know. I can't even remember. That's how long ago it was. But I take care of my body. Bye, Buff. Hi, Nick. Nice to see you back. How was your short vacation? Hey, it was awesome. It was great. I'm actually going on a longer vacation in January 2nd. So that's going to be great too. But this short vacation was amazing. It was really good. Kismet says, poor Celine, she did really well. Still streaming while sick. Good that she's resting now. Yeah, she crushed it. She absolutely crushed it. But it's good that I'm back now so she can take some rest. Vince, Nick, would you go short on NQ if we don't have the previous day high but makes a candle 3 closure? Yeah, but right now we're in this chop anyway, so I'm not interested to trade NQ. More focused on gold right now. Nin says, that's what daily physical activity does to you. Yup. Trippy Carey says, wait until you have kids. Nah, it's a bullshit excuse, and obviously you can be like, no, you stupid, you don't have an idea because you don't have kids, yada yada yada. But at the end of the day, right, even when you have kids, it's all around planning. It's all around planning. Now obviously the sleep part, I get that, right? It's hard to sleep when kids are crying and screaming. That's one part, but you can still go move, you can still eat healthy, and that is 2/3 of what makes you healthy. So just saying, wait until you have kids, in my opinion, is an excuse. Bull Invest, need to live in a country with good weather in winter. Yeah, true. I don't live in a good weather country though. Chops just saying, I can't remember the last time I was sick. Nice. David says as well, wait until you get kids. I can already feel everybody saying like, you have no idea you don't have kids. It's okay. Would you take a long if NQ comes down to 25.33, 2.75? I'm just curious if the FIP strategy can also apply here. Kryptoneer is asking, well, what would be your FIP settings? Like Asia low to Asia high? You mean? Wait, let me check. That's your level. You say 25.332. No. Asia low to Asia high would be 313 for a long. I don't get why you would say 332. Oh, you're taking this low? That wouldn't make much sense. Ah yeah, I see. Nope, wouldn't take that. Although, wait a second. Although this would be daily open level. I might take that, depending on how it moves. Jobster says, I have a kid, he works out with me. That's awesome. That's awesome. Trippy Carry, you mean of getting sick because the kids will bring all the bucks home from kindergarten? Well, yeah, okay, fair. That's a fair point. But even then, if you have a good immune system and you're generally healthy, that decreases the chance of getting sick. But I get your point, yeah. So Heel says, Nick, you might be getting 30-minute fractal model. Nope. Not interested in that right now. Arno says, London session is boring. Well, keep in mind, it's December. December is always even slower than usual. Let's look at the volume, actually. Currently, the volume on these candles is around 390, 400 on the 5-minute candles. And usual volume during the London session is about 600 to 800 a 5-minute candle. So we have about half the volume. And then obviously it moves slower. Yeah, Patrick, I know I did. Rage bait 101, my friend. Vince, what times do you use for Asia high and low? Okay, once and for all, Asia session opens at 7 p.m. Eastern time and closes at 10 a.m. My time, which is 4 a.m. Eastern time. Bashi says gold is printing. Yeah, that entry would have been sweet, but I missed it. Yep, Patrick, I know. Sleep deprivation when you have kids, if you're unlucky. If you're unlucky and you have a kid that screams all night, that sucks. But I know plenty of people who have amazing kids in terms of they sleep all night without a problem. I know both. Kingdom Wanderer, how do you see the volume in each candle? Just add the volume indicator. Like literally go to indicators and type volume and add volume. That's it. All right, let's look at the ATR right now. ATR on the hourly candles is 81 points. So that means an average 1 hour candle is 81 points. And currently a 5-minute candle, average 5-minute candle is 16.9 points on the NQ. That's what we're at currently. But as we can see, like we didn't move much so far. If we look at the total range, price range today, London low to London high, it's a 35-point range. So nothing spectacular. Sahil is asking, Nick, do you use order flow? No, I do not. Rusty, but Nick, the line does to concern himself with adequate amount of sleep. What? Why can't I trade silver on my select accounts? I don't know. You need to check the help center. The line doesn't concern himself. I still don't get it. Maybe I'm stupid. All right, let me check the like count. Ooh, chat, we're at 162 likes. We need 490, so make sure you smack the like button. I want to give you guys a free account, but we need the likes first. Let's see what we can get. Is anybody in a trade right now? Let me know. What instrument are you trading? What was your entry? What's your stop loss? What's your target? Sahil, how many accounts? What? How many accounts I trade? If you want something bad enough, you'll sacrifice whatever you have to so you get there. Corey, that's right. Hell Saint, how was your vacation, Nick? My vacation was amazing. It was not really a vacation because I worked a lot on myself and on my goals for 2026. But it was awesome. Like, we went to a super nice spa hotel and we spent a lot of time analyzing what we did this year, what we did good, what we did well, what we didn't do well. Also, I set my goals for 2026, and yeah, it was generally like just super nice being around my best friends, eating nice food, amazing breakfast buffet, great dinners, great spa. We saw a lot of famous people. That's what happens at that hotel. It's so funny. Like, we saw Jake Gyllenhaal. We saw, who else did we see? Some famous German people, and yeah, that was it. Well, it was funny. It was cool. It was cool. Kingdom Wonder says, you have best friends? Hey, if you believe it or not, yes, I do. Somebody, Sahil says, I was in gold shorts. Tim says, I'm in gold long. Mitzi is in gold long. All right. Chopster says, what kind of fancy water is that and where do I get it? Hey, this is the Swiss mountain water. Here you go. Swiss mountain water. It's called Walser. And you get it in Switzerland. Easy. Kingdom says, Jake Gyllenhaal is also Swiss. No, he's not. Where's he from? I don't even know. Probably US. Yeah, US. Chopster, are you from Switzerland? Bull Invest, just a question, Nick. Is it good for taxes in Switzerland for a trader? Yes, Switzerland is great, tax-wise. It's obviously not like Dubai where you pay 0%, but it's great. As long as you go through an LLC, you have to trade through your LLC. Otherwise, you are going to pay a fuckload of taxes. Chops, you're in the US? Well, you can't order that water there, I assume. Gold is setting up for a bear flag here. Maybe we see a breakdown. So for all you who are in shorts on gold, this might be your time. Damn, Chopster, you're in the US in Florida? So it's 3:30 a.m. for you right now? You're a machine, man. You're a tank. The day traded 03 says, let's go. Hell yeah, let's go. I'm refreshing right now to see the like count, and we're sitting at 187 likes. Let's get us to 490. Come on. Neo says, hey Nick, I saw a documentary on Swiss watchmaking and thought about how cool you guys are. Chase for precision is awesome. Thanks, man. I mean, I'm not a watchmaker, but I love watches. I love watches. Okay, NQ pushing up now. New London high established. We're about to take out Asia high. I really hope for the sweep of previous day high, New York. 25,444 would be the level. Anquar says, got scammed from a CFD prop. They destroyed me, man. I'm sorry to hear, but you came to the right place here. Tradeify here for the rescue. Rusty, Iowa. So I start the London session at 2 a.m. Man, you're a tank as well. You're a machine. Snowen, what is the best Swiss watch brand? I mean, it depends what you prefer, right? Rolex obviously has a couple of very nice watches, but also I think my favorite personally is Patek Philippe. Definitely one of my favorites. But Audemars Piguet AP is also very nice, but Patek is my favorite. Sahil says Patek on top. Oh yeah. What are you guys' favorite watch brands? Chat, what is your favorite watch brand? Kingdom Wanderer. Not Michael. Philippe. Titobi says Richard Mille. Yeah. Some watches. Or like Americans say, Richard Millie. Rosa says Fitbit. Hey, welcome to the Fitbit gang. Hell yeah. Trader Marcus says Psycho. Don't like Psycho. Breitling is nice. The SpongeBob watch. Elite Scops said that was spot on, Nick. I have a limit on NQ for short from Asia High. Hoping for a 200-point drop. Ooh. Corey says, Rolly, Rolly, Rolly. Breitling and Omega, Kissmas for your husband. Yeah, nice. Casio, ew. Trader Marcus says Ben 10 watch. All right, we did sweep previous week mid here on ES. ES misses the Asia High sweep still. Penguin says, once I had a Richard Mille replica, it looked nicer than the original. McDonald's watch? Saturday? Is there a McDonald's watch? Larry says Hublot. Or how the Americans say, Hublot. Tim Finster, gold pushing. Yep, it is. Mo says Swatch cause I'm poor. You can still have a favorite watch brand that you can't afford, you know? Kingdom Wanderer, Nick, are you a materialistic person? No, I do like materialistic things, but I don't depend on it. I do like nice cars, I do like nice watches, but if I don't have them, I can still be happy. Trader Maku says, my favorite watch is watching you trade, Nick. Appreciate you, Trader Maku. Comment of the day. Giveaway of a Swiss watch? Hey, maybe, who knows? Mike says, good morning, Nick. How's your new phone? I mean, I had it for a couple months now, but it's nice. It's good. Good phone. It's an iPhone. They're always good. Gold C2 closure in 20 minutes, says Patrick. Yeah, maybe. We might get to trade that, but let's see. Sahil says Patek giveaway by Nick. Future Zone, your best trading habit. My best trading habit. Waiting for significant levels to sweep or hit. Not trading, not taking random trades anymore. I did that a lot in the beginning. Jacob and Co. BE trading. Damn, you're going big league now, huh? I mean, I do like the roulette watch that Jacob and Co. made. BE trading. Do you trade ICT? I do not trade ICT per se, but I trade the fractal model, which is using parts of ICT concepts. However, I'm distancing myself clearly from ICT as a person. Sahil, the Bugatti watch. Yeah, that one is nice too. That one is nice too. That's right. Damn, chat. Market is not moving today. It is slow as fuck. Slow, slow, slow. But it's December. That's what you can expect from December. We're gonna have CPI tomorrow. Very much looking forward to that. Been waiting for 2 months for that shit. Next week is Christmas. Damn. Next week is Christmas. That's insane. That is insane. Huh. Can't believe it. BE trading. Am I always live on London? Yes, I am, and usually with my co-host Celine, but she is sick, unfortunately. Fractal model of T-trades, right? Yes, Sahil, that's correct. Varun, I just don't like him. Nah, the billionaire watch, Mike Koza, I don't like it. Pankaj, Nick, have you tried flamed beer? It's quite popular in Zurich. One of my friends visited, he was telling me about it. I don't drink beer. I don't drink alcohol at all, so nope. Stormlord, is it bad? ICT, I just don't like him as a person. I mean, he said so many things. I don't like when people say that they're going to do certain things and then they don't follow through with it. And they lie. And he's one of them. So, I don't like that. YSS says, Nick, I've been tired of trying to recover losses and blowing it. How do I fix it, bro? I might quit trading and I have blown a lot of fundeds in the past few months. Well, you might not like my advice, but scale down. Trade 1 micro. That's it. But also, tell me why you're fucking up. Are you not sticking to your rules? Are you over trading? Are you over leveraging? Are you adding into your losing trades? Like, what are you doing? Are you removing your stop loss? What are you doing? But as a general advice, scale down. Trade 1 micro. How long did it take you to get to the 40 accounts, Nick? And what's your goal for next year? Well, the 40 account thing, that was done over time, right? I can't even remember. I started doing this this year I started doing it. So to pass all of those, I don't know, like 2 weeks, 1 week? Can't even remember. What's my goal for next year? I decided this is the first year where I'm not going to be publicly sharing my goal. Why? Because in the past I did that. And a lot of times, like when I wasn't doing well and people were asking about it, I was feeling worse. And I do not want that to happen. So I'm keeping my goals private for this year. It's the first time I'm doing this. I wouldn't have thought I would ever do this, but hey, here we are. That was one of the things I decided at the mastermind last week. Hey, Celine. Celine is asking, Nick, we need to know, how is Pokemon C2A going? Celine, that is a great question. Okay, so keep in mind, you level up from rank Z to rank Y to rank X. It's basically reverse ABC. I'm currently rank F, okay? We're getting there. I'm addicted. It's amazing. Anybody playing Pokemon C2A on Nintendo Switch 2? Let me know. Oh yeah, BE trading. He is great at rage baiting. Zero doubt. Hey, we're almost at Asia high here. Maybe we get a sweep and then short. Would align greatly with 9 a.m. UK volume, so let's see. Yep, purple. That's what I'm saying. Methods work, but they don't like the person. That's what it is. Sandra says, anyone else experiencing sound issues? Nick's volume is lower than usual. Is it? Chat, is it? Motorshoot AU says, I watched Celine trade yesterday for the first time. I've never traded before and would love to start. Where do I go to start? What websites or software? That is a great question. Look, here's what I would do. If I were you, is go on YouTube. I'm going to pull it up here on the screen. 1 second. Here we go. So go on YouTube, right? And then on the YouTube, go to our playlists on our channel, click Futures Foundations, and then you're gonna have the full playlist here on the right, and you will learn everything about trading. Easy. Lots of free content here. We are close to Asia high. Vince says, Nick, do you use an indicator to show the daily open? Yes, I use a Spaceman BTC key level indicator. Patrick says, shock, Nick has feelings. Well, I'm not AI. Celine is AI. You know it. You know it. Mike, do you check traders past before coming on the show? I mean, whether they are profitable. We have both on the show in terms of guests, right? We have some guests that are profitable. We have some guests that are unprofitable. What matters is that we have guests that are relatable, right? And that's why we want people who are goals for you guys, right? People who are making a lot of money, but also people who are in the process of becoming profitable, so you can relate more. Elite Scope, agree with Nick on the losing and blowing accounts. Been there and still doing stupid shit, but $700, I'll pass my first account. I scaled from 1 to 2 minis down to 1 to 3 micros. Huge difference. Yup. Sound is fine. No, it's good. Okay, cool. Nick, is your Asia high based on the session high or the kill zone high? Session high. And we are about to take it out, chat. We're about to take it out. There we go. NQ just took out Asia high. We're now moving to previous day high. So this sweep and then lower could be very, very interesting. PE trading, I have two strategies, actually 3 strategies that I trade. One is the golden pocket, which is the 0.707 fib retracement. Then one is the fractal model, T-Trade's fractal model. And then one is bull flex and bear flex, continuation plays. All right, what else we got? We did just sweep Asia high. We're moving lower. Celine says, I'm just an AI that can also catch a cold somehow. Well, don't lie. It's not a cold, it's a virus. And every computer software can catch a virus, right? So. Future Zone says, about to pass a 50K select account, just lowering the consistency. I'll select the 5 days payout. Not sure how drawdown and payout works. Can you give an example? It's all explained in the help center. Make sure to go to the help center. It's all in there. We're about to come out of the chop zone. Yeah, let's see. So here, I've been trading for 2 years now and doing just fine. Okay, nice. Yeah, true. MMN QES. And the fourth strategy is the CPI news trading, which I'm going to do tomorrow. Let's go. Let's go. B trading says the 0.705 is OTE, right? I have no idea. I just traded 0.707. Damn, Patrick. Firing shots. Love it. Pew Trades, how to do the CPI strategy on Tradeify? You don't. 423 and Q is at 423. Let me refresh the like go. Oh shit, we got Russell in the chat. What's up, Russell Bay? How we doing? How are we doing, Russell? Russell, I'm aligned with you. Being short here makes a lot of sense. Sweeping Asia high and then lower. I am aligned with you. Celine says, CPI tomorrow, give me the monies. Russell got back from jobs again. Nice. You opened some doors for people. Okay, YSS says, I set a DLL, but once that gets hit, I still continue trading, trying to recover it. I have had multiple 5-figure payouts in the past. I don't force trades or anything. When I lose, I go on tilt. Okay, so if that's the case, then here's the thing. If you have set a hard daily loss limit, do you have a daily loss limit just in your mind, or do you have a hard daily loss limit programmed into your trading software? Because if you have it programmed into your trading software, I mean, then just walk away once it hits, right? If it's just on your mind, then set a hard one. Russell says, this time some cheap owners lost all their keys, so I made some keys. How do you lose all your keys? Oh, that makes no sense. Okay, so you have it in you have the daily loss limit in Tradeify, but it allows you to edit. Yes, it does. But if you, I mean, I need to phrase this properly, but if you set a daily loss limit, think about it. Why did you set a daily loss limit? Because you know for a fact, once you hit it, if you lose more than that, you're gonna fuck up big time. So if you go in and edit it, you know for a fact the action that you take in this moment, editing your daily loss limit, you are gonna fuck up big time. It's almost a guarantee, right? So you must learn to accept that your previous self set a safety guideline for you, which is the daily loss limit. And you should listen to what your previous self thought, because your previous self did that when he was not emotional. And you are in this moment, hit your daily loss limit, you are emotional, right? So you gotta make a decision. You gotta be like, do I wanna listen to my emotional self, or do I wanna listen to my rational previous self? And if you then still go in and want to listen to your emotional self, and you still wanna blow your accounts, that's a decision, right? So for you, the number one goal at this very point in time should be, do not listen to my emotional self. Once I hit daily loss limit, I go and walk away. If you still have to trade at that point, do it on an eval or do it on a paper trading account. But at least close your funded accounts. If you can't do that, well. Ooh, NQ starts moving. Russell? What was your entry on the short? Neo says, you're gonna fuck up, sounded like Asian accent, almost like Jackie Chan. I love Jackie Chan. Trader Nikon says, Nick, I find that NQ most of the times do not respect the 0.707 GP. Do you wait for price to close above, or do you enter on the levels? I enter at the levels right away. 24, 426. You're in 5 minis or 5 micros? Oh, 5 minis. Damn, Russell. I remember you trading micros. 6 micros usually. What happened, man? Crushing it. Congrats. Yeah, it might be that NQ starts moving now. No reason for me to rush the entry though. We got time, we got time. This is a Fractal 2 model entry though. We do have the change in state of delivery. We do have the sweep. So now we just need the hourly candle close. I'm waiting for a short entry here. You made 2,300 and you're flattened, Russell? Oh yeah, well done. Anwar, what is the target today for the giveaway? The target is 490 likes. If you haven't already, make sure you smash the like button. We're currently sitting at 223, so it's going to be tight. It's going to be very tight. Make sure you smack the like button. Mike Bronick, what's your biggest position, eval or whatever? How was your experience? Well, on a paper trading account, I traded like 100,000 minis. And it was just for fun. Shits and giggles. Room Manga, what are you waiting for to short, and why not do it earlier? Because I'm waiting for a fractal model setup here. I needed a couple things. I needed the sweep, which we got. I needed a change in state of delivery, which we got here on the 5 minute. And now all I need is the hourly candle closure, which is going to happen in 3 minutes and 16 seconds. So we're setting up here. Just waiting for confirmation. Mehdi says the like button is already very well smashed. Thanks, Mehdi. Be trading, how long have you been trading for? 5 years now? Yeah, 5 years. Seven United says there were more likes with Celine. I feel offended. Hey, Dino. I'm good. How are you, man? Stormlord says, I've always wondered what the difference between a change in state of delivery and a break of structure is. I think it's the same thing. I think. I'm not using the term break of structure, but... What was my biggest obstacle PE trading? My biggest obstacle was averaging into losers, which was fucking stupid. Moving my stop loss or removing my stop loss, which is fucking stupid. Also over leveraging, going like into a 5 mini position on like a 150k account, or like a 50k account even, which is fucking stupid. Over trading, revenge trading, which is fucking stupid. Not respecting my daily loss limit, which is fucking stupid. I did all the mistakes, all of them. It's awesome, Dino. Celine is sick, unfortunately. She will be back soon. Rusty says, how about 600 likes and you also sing on stream? We can do that. If we had 600 likes. Dino, is negative RR allowed in Tradeify trading? Yes, you can trade a negative RR. That doesn't matter. Listen to what Celine says in the chat. She says, chat, get those damn likes up. No excuses. Come on. Future Zone says, I have 2 accounts with 2 different firms on 4-hour time frame. Each has different closing time. What is the correct one? It shouldn't be different. Unless you're on a different contract. Check if you're on the same contract or not. Amsterdam is asking, did Celine catch Bali Belly? Maybe. Maradi says, I think everyone makes these mistakes at the beginning. The question is whether you stay in them or change them at some point. Yep, absolutely. Judas Joe says, Dear Nick, insider info. Celine owes us a Christmas carol from last night. True story. Celine, is that true? Carol Carul says, hi Nick, can I get the giveaway today? I've never been lucky for months now. Well, it's a lucky draw, you know? Maybe one day you get lucky. Just try. Keep trying. Russell, you had a nice exit on this short. Congrats. That was sweet. All right, here is the hourly candle closure. It is technically an hour candle 2 closure on NQ. However, we also have a fractal model set up on GC for a long. Kind of want a long GC here. And short NQ. We're gonna try the short on NQ, but only with 1 mini. I'm in a short on NQ. I'm in a short on NQ now. Entry was 411.75. 411.75, and our target is gonna be, let me check actually. Yeah, London low, actually a bit higher than London low. I'm gonna go for these wicks here, 395. 395 will be the exit. Stop for now above the high, however, wanting to move it very quickly as soon as we establish some structure here. Let's see. We are going for 16 points on this. Lion Mahone says, hey Nick. Hey Lion Mahone. How are you doing? By the way, did anybody's Trade Evade candles switch to these ugly red and green candles? Like previously they had this nice, juicy, full green and red, and now it's like this ugly pastel. Ew. I don't like it. Oh shit, we're ripping. We are ripping. If we get a rejection here, I will move my stop above the rejection. But this is not looking too hot right now. Celine says, good luck, Santa Nick. I'm heading off. My migraine has had enough of the charts for today. Thanks for keeping me entertained while I'm sick in bed. Hey, Celine, get well soon. Get some rest. And hopefully we'll see you tomorrow. And make sure you smash that like button. Hell yeah. Otherwise, you're going to be on Santa's naughty list. You know it. Get some rest, Celine. Get well soon. Rumenga says, guess we chop and go up slowly. Could be. Let's see. Yep, talk a trader. My target is 25,395. 25,395. Alright, for my system I needed it to close below 25,398 and have an RSI on a 40. I'm trying to work on being patient, says Stormlord. Yep, you trade your system. Hell Saint, even AI needs rest? Yeah. In 2025, yes. Apparently. Yeah, NQ is ripping. Ripsy ripsy. Maybe we get the sweep of previous day high before we get anything else. Before we get a move lower. I do still like it, but we need to see the move. Kryptoneer says we call it charging. Yep. Sahil says this isn't looking good, Nick. I agree with you. Right now, in this very moment, it is not looking good. However, this could change any second. And if it goes higher, well, so be it. Then stop me out. I can take it. I can handle it. I'm a grown man. Would like to see a move lower though. Duh. Obviously. Who's in a short here, chat? Anybody in a short with me? Anybody in the short with me? We're gonna move our stop above this rejection point, as I said. So stop is now at 26.75. We have a 15-point stop and a 16-point target. Because if it comes up higher and it takes out this rejection point, then it's likely gonna go higher and sweep previous day high. So I would wait for that and then enter it again. Makes no sense to hope and pray here. Fudge, you've been in a short for the last 20 minutes? Damn. You got some patience, man. Let's see. Just move it lower and Q. Move it lower and Q. Come on. Anthony says, I don't quite see a reason to short NQ right now. Is your thesis built on a higher time frame? No, it's literally built on sweeping Asia high, having a candle 2 closure on the hourly candles, and the 5-minute change in state of delivery. And that's why we short. Because Asia high sweep and lower is a setup that plays out very often during the London session. Francesco, I agree. The previous day high still looks juicy. That's why my stop is very tight, right? I'm willing to take an L here, get a previous day high sweep, and then take it again. But what I'm not willing to do is missing the trade when it happens already after Asia high sweep. Because as we know, in the last couple of weeks, we've seen a lot of times where price just goes up to a level that we expect to sweep from, and then it just doesn't do it and reverses. And in this case, previous day high looks too juicy, so we just take the sweep from Asia high. Dinah, what is the target on NQ for me? 25,395. It's a 16-point target. Why? Very, very simple. If we look at the ATR right now on the 5-minute, an average 5-minute candle has 17 points, right? So if I try to go for like 30, 40, 50 points here, chances are just lower that we're going to hit because simply the market is not moving. We did respect this rejection point nicely though, so let's see. Nice, Russell. Congrats. Congrats. Currently up 2 points. Tristan says, any trades you're looking at? I am in a trade right now. My entry was 25,411.75 for a short. I have my stop at 426.75 and I have my target at 395. Yannick says I'm long at 408. Damn, Yannick. We are fading each other. Wild. Wild, wild, wild. Let's see who gets it. Yannick or just Nick. Mike says, but Santa Rally is coming. Well, I'm Santa. I'm Batman and Santa. Batman Santa. Jon says, just took $300 profit, scared of popping back right up. Well, let's see. Lix says, there's a short on gold. Is there? I don't see it. I do not see it, my friend. For me, a short would be at 4363. Move lower, NQ. Yes. Good boy. Or girl. Whatever you want it to be. We're moving now. Come on. Nice. I like that we're holding the 9 EMA here. Nick, do you implement runners, says BE Trading? Nope, very rarely. Very rarely I do. With golden pocket trades, I do. But with fractal model trades, I just go for full TP. Yannick says, no, move higher. No, Yannick, move lower. Lower. NQ lower. Come on. Come on, NQ. Go lower. B Trading, it says it's going to dump. Chopster says dump it. Dump it. Hash 2021 in. Hey, how you doing? Guys, we gotta smash that like button. We don't have much time left. We have like 15 minutes left and we're only at 264 likes. We need 490 likes today to do a giveaway, so make sure you smack it. Benji, Nick, do you have a favorite session to trade? I love the London session, although in December it's extremely slow. And I do love the New York session, so that's the two. Those are the two sessions I trade. Come on, it's still holding. NQ is holding. We need that drop. We need that drop. Come on, NQ. You can do it. Drop it like it's hot. Coral Tank says, hit the like. Yes, that's what people should do. Hit the thumbs up button while we wait for this trade to play out. P Trading, who's your favorite artist? Don't really have a favorite artist. Hash 21 in. Have you rolled your contract yet? Rumanga says, I'm shorting now. Nice. Join us on the short. My target asset is 25,395. Let's see if we can get it. You're going for 25,350? That is wild. That is a big target. For the fact that we haven't really moved anywhere in the last 3 hours, that is a very big target. Hash, you're learning from me? Nice. Join the streams every day. You will learn a lot, hopefully. B trading, nope. I will not leave a runner. I'm only in 1 mini, so there's no runner to run. Poulet, how do you copy trade accounts? Do you use any copier? Yeah, I just use the built-in trade copier that Tradeify has. Tradeify group trading. If you don't know how to use it, go on YouTube, type in Tradeify group trading, how to do. Uh-oh, that is not a good candle for us, chat. That is not a good candle. We got the Hulk candle here. Why is this? How many accounts do I have? 40. But I copy trade those through TradeSyncer. Yeah, we're getting stopped out on this. Out of nowhere. Damn, NQ, chill. Why so aggressive? Congrats, Yannick's. Gotta give you that one. That was a good trade, Yannick's. Mine, not so much. Well, it was a good trade. Stuck to my system, stuck to my rules. Oh, we didn't get stopped out. Maybe we can both make money. BE Trading says, thanks, Nick, for today. We'll see you tomorrow. Very pleasant live stream. Hey, great to have you here, man. Looking forward to have you back tomorrow. Thanks for watching. YSS, Nick, is CPI tomorrow good to full port evals? Yes, if you know what you're doing. Damn. Maybe we both make money. Let's see. But it looks like it wants to stop us out here. Ew. Don't do it. Don't do it. Okay, we got stopped out. We got stopped out for a small loss of $305 per account. The unfortunate thing is I only have $291 of drawdown left on these accounts. Oh no. Oh no. That is no bueno. Well, it is what it is. Still leaves us room for one more trade. Gold is choppy. NQ is choppy, but it's most likely, it just took out Asia high again. So we're most likely gonna go to previous day high now, which is 25,444. Angel number 25,444. Let's see. Silent, you cannot do external copier and group trade at the same time. Well, yes, technically you could actually. You would need to, I'm just not doing it. You can set the leader of the group in Tradeify as the leader in the TradeSyncer and don't add your other Tradeify accounts in the TradeSyncer. That's how you could do it. Anwar, as I just said, TradeSyncer is what I use. I'm just waiting. I want to see a previous day high sweep. Isn't it bull flagging on 5 minute? Nope. No, Benji. Group trading through TradingView does not work. That is not a thing. Elite Scope says, guys, smash that like. Hell yeah. Do that. We're at 277 likes. Chat, what is this even? We're at 390 people in the stream. Why are we at 277 likes? We need 490. So you better start hitting that like button. Because otherwise, it's not going to go. We're not going to do a giveaway, fortunately. Yes, Anthony, I got stopped out. SJR Trade, welcome to Tradeify. You came to the right place. Yes, we have end of day drawdown on all our accounts. So you came to the right spot. Simran, do I pick trades live? Yes, I trade live here on stream. I just did. I just took a trade. Where were you? Where were you? We are about to take out previous day high. Please, do it. Do it. We need to sweep and then lower. Sweep and lower. Come on. You can do it. Dino says 150k lightning account, 159k profit reached, 3k requested. Will be my daily loss limit in MLL later. The daily loss limit gets removed and max loss limit is what you have left until you reach 150,000. So 6k max loss limit. Russell, if I would have known about your drawdown, I would have told you to close it at 25,406. Well, if you would have told me to close it at 25,406, I would not have listened to you because I'm trading my system and not yours. You know that now, Russell, don't you? You know that. You know I don't listen to you guys. I trade my system. You should trade your system. Always. Always, always, always. Wait, am I lagging? No. Okay, good. Good, 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 good. I thought I was lagging. Dino, yeah, that's correct. 6k buffer. If it sweeps previous day high, are you gonna look for shorts, says Tristan. Yes, I will. I will. SJR Trade says process over profits. Absolutely. Absolutely. All right, we did get the sweep. There we go. Previous day high was just swept. I'm not taking a blind short here. I want to see some confirmation first on the 3-minute, 30-minute. So this is a nice opportunity to short though. Gonna wait till the candle closes then. Waiting for a 30-minute candle close now. We're at 290 likes, chat. 200 more. Come on. Hit the like button. Hit that like button. We need it. We need it. YSS, because if I take it on a 5-minute, I would need to wait for an hourly candle close, and I do not want to wait for another 40 minutes. I'm just gonna go for the 30-minute candle close. Vikas, Tradeify, do you have crypto payouts? Check the help center, but I don't think so. We have Rise. Well, technically through Rise you can get crypto payout. SJR, all our accounts have end of day drawdown. So you can go with the select plan, you could go with the growth plan, or you can go with lightning funded. Whatever you want. Code DEC is going to give you the best discount currently. DEC for December. So use that at checkout. Make sure you use it. Don't forget it. Don't want you to overpay. Gold is moving lower now. Might get a gold short. Nice VWAP rejection. We're not really getting that follow through here after previous day high sweep. Still wants to go higher. Still wants to go higher. Come on, move. Oh, there's a Simba Claus code, Cosmic, for 40% off. Damn. Damn. Okay. Well, in that case, use that. Even better. Even better. Anybody in the trade chat? Yeah, SJR trade. Trading drawdown 2000, but it's end of day trailing. Trust me, all our accounts are end of day. Look, I'll show you. Go to tradeify.co, and then once you're at tradeify.co, scroll down or just hit get funded. And then you can see here on a growth account, right? You see trailing max drawdown EOD, which is end of day. Then on the select plan, you see trailing max drawdown EOD, which is end of day. And then lightning, you see max drawdown EOD, which is end of day. So all our accounts are end of day trailing, not intraday. Mitzi, you're long in gold. Well, ballsy, but good luck. Russell says, I'm paper trading with Think or Swim and Project X is locked. I met my profit goal already. Nice, man. That's awesome. Motoshoot AU says, I just watched all the tutorial videos. The cheapest account is $97 AUD. What the fuck? Well, look, first of all, let's look at it this way. If you go to, let's say you go for a growth account, a 50K account, for example, right? This is $97 per month. If you pass in your first month, you're going to pay $97. There's zero activation fees. So for $97, you can get a 50K funded account, right? Which allows you to have a max loss limit of $2,000. And once you reach your profit target, you can request a payout. And what's funny about this is if you go to the help center, right? And you go to growth payout, look what's happening here, okay? Once you reach 3K in account balance, you can request a payout. And when you request a payout, your first payout can be $1,500. So literally for $97, you can make $1,500 in just the first payout. And then you can make a second payout, and the third payout, and a fourth payout, and a fifth payout. So you will make so much more money than what you pay. It's actually insanely cheap. Insanely cheap. You gotta look at the return on the investment. Chibokto says, back to bed. See you in New York session. Yep, see you there, man. Have a good sleep. Alright, we got another sweep. Now moving lower. Ooh, maybe the short is gonna pay. I don't see the like call happening though, chat, unfortunately. We are at 307 and we need 490. That's not gonna happen. Tomorrow, make sure when you join the stream, hit the like button right away. That's how we do giveaways. Chaka, make sure to clear your cache and cookies. It is end of day, I promise you. It is end of day trading drawdown. Trust me. Motorshoot AU. Well, if it's your first time and you've never traded before, then trade a paper trading account. If $97 is too much for you. How's the 0 to hero challenge going? I'm not on the 0 to hero challenge right now. I'm on the select account challenge. Trying to do select accounts. Did we do a giveaway yet? Rush? No, we're not going to do a giveaway because we needed 490 likes. I told you, you got to work for the giveaway, you know? It's not just free handouts here. It is not free handouts. Tristan, do I think this goes all the way down to 25,403? Could be. Yeah, could be. But it could also be that it moves higher. I'm waiting for a 30-minute candle closure. But also, if we don't get that, then I'm done for the session. Let's see. 1 minute and 30 seconds left. Come on. All right, it's pushing back up. It doesn't look like it wants to give us a setup. We have 1 minute left. I would need to see a 3-minute bearish candle closure, which is probably not going to happen. Motor Shoot says, I asked for your advice to start and you said for a first timer watch the videos and then spend $97 on an account just to lose it, 99% chance anyway. Nope, I did not say that. I said go on Tradeify's YouTube, watch our free videos, and then when you feel ready to trade. I didn't say buy an account, right? You can start paper trading. Paper trading means you're trading on a demo account, no risk involved, no money involved, no nothing. You're just learning how to trade, and then once you feel confident, then buy an account. I never said buy an account right now. The amount the Saint says, the difference is that it's $99 compared to losing thousands from your own capital, which is 100x worse. Yep. That too. All right, we did not get the setup, unfortunately, so I'm not going to take a short, which means I am done for this session. Chat, I will be back today for 8:30 a.m. Eastern time for another New York session stream. And then, of course, tomorrow at 8 a.m. UK time for another London session stream. So make sure you tune in to both. Put a W in the chat if you like the stream. Put an L in the chat if you did not like the stream. I love you all. I appreciate you all watching. And I'll see you later for New York. Have a great day until then. And peace out.